there, my beautiful Aquarius friends. How are you? Welcome back to Sacred Knowledge Tarot. I am so happy and thankful to each and every one of you for being here with me today. So thank you, everyone. And those of you that are brand new to my channel, hello and welcome, my friends. My name is Ria, and I do these readings every week. And now, Aquarius, I'm going to pull 3 cards out of my tarot deck to see what message Spirit has for you. Then I'm going to pull a bonus card from the Spirit Animals Oracle deck and an angel number for you as well. So those of you that are watching, if you've been seeing any kind of animals or insects, repeating numbers or angel numbers, this is going to give you your confirmation and guidance today. So stay tuned for all of this, my beautiful friends. All right, Aquarius, let's pull some cards here and see what the end of December holds for you. All right, we are starting with the 9 of Swords. So what's this worry in your life, Aquarius? We've got some swords here and we have 9 of these swords. Now, what spirit guides want you to do is a little bit of releasing and letting go of whatever these worries are, whatever this burden is that's holding you down. Okay, it might not feel that intense for some of you, but it's definitely there. We're going to take a look at this. So the Hangman, looking at your life through a different lens. Now, perhaps there's something that has come up in your life that has kind of put you in an uncomfortable position, making you look at your life a little bit differently. All right, this is where spirit guides want you to tap into your inner strength here and actually look at things. Look at them for what they are here. Now, this is a major arcana card. This energy is prominent. It's in the background. Some of you are going to feel this intensely. Others, you're going to feel this subtly. All right. So the Hangman coming up. And we also have the Knight of Wands. This is where you equip yourselves, Aquarius. This is where you take action. You have to plan and you have to strategize. You need to know what it is that you want to do when you move forward. And you're meant to actually move forward. You're meant to move. All right. Your path is also being illuminated by the moon in the background here. All right. So what I want you to do here today, Aquarius, is to use your own intuition with my reading. So whenever you see my cards popping up on screen, I want you to try and interpret them using your own intuition. Not only will this strengthen your intuition, but you will also receive your own messages. So the Knight of Wands. Wow, there's some intensity to this spread here today for you, Aquarius. Now, before I start, I just wanted to remind everyone that we all live a different life experience. These cards are going to present themselves differently in each of our lives. This is also a general reading and may not resonate for everyone today. So those of you that are watching, if my reading isn't resonating for you today, please leave it behind. I would also like to know from you, those of you that are watching, what these cards represent for you in your current life. Feel free to comment in the comment section below. So, what is this worry in your life? What is it that's causing you anxiety? I feel some of you are not able to sleep. And whatever this disruption is in your day-to-day life, I feel that it's now time to actually look at it and release it out of your life, because I feel these worries, these stressors, these things that are sitting in your mind, they're not meant to be there for you, Aquarius. So take all of these swords, put them down, put them onto a sheet of paper, write everything down, empty your mind here. Okay, automatic writing is very good for this. So if you're able to just sit down and write whatever comes into your mind, release that energy. Take a look at those thoughts. You know, really go through them. Look at things one at a time. Sometimes we get overwhelmed, right? It is that time of the year. It's the holidays. We have so much on our plates here. So I want you to take things one at a time and not worry yourself about stuff. I feel these are just mundane things, nuances, right, that are kind of weighing down on some of you. Perhaps this has to do with money for some of you, right? Whatever these are, I feel worrying about it doesn't really help. It just creates more worry. So it's now time for you to release that energy and actually put it down on a sheet of paper. I feel this is affecting your sleep here as well, Aquarius. So what I want you to do is have a nightly ritual here around this energy, around this 9 of Swords. The number 9 is about fulfillment, attainment, right? It's also about introspection. So really looking thoroughly into our own lives, understanding ourselves a little bit better and kind of how things affect us. How do you react to situations? Is you're overwhelmed with family? Perhaps this has to do with work. Maybe this has to do with your future or your past. whatever this is, it's now time to release it and let it go. And, you know, practicing writing in a journal here for you, Aquarius, is really going to help. If you can create this as a daily habit for yourself, like journaling coming into the new year, this is really going to help you out. Now, my nightly ritual, I've mentioned this before, and I stick to this because it works for me. And you can create your own. Is I have this nightly routine where I shower at night and wash away the day. I do this every single night. I wash away the day and I use that same water to ground my energy. So as the water comes down my body, I visualize it extending below my feet into the ground, rooting me. Okay, and I just imagine everything washing away. I'm an empath. I pick up on energies quite a bit, especially if I leave my home, go into a mall, you know, especially with Christmas here. You're shopping, you're doing a lot of things, meeting people. And you know what? The other thing is, you don't have to attend these events, Aquarius. Don't feel like you're obligated to do anything that you don't want to do. If you're not feeling it, don't do it. Also, writing before you go to bed, just taking everything out of your mind, releasing it into that journal, and then having a secondary journal. I know this is a lot of work, but I'm telling you, this really helps. Having a separate journal where you practice gratitude, write down all the things that you are grateful for that happened in your day. You want to sleep on a positive note, and also add things that you want to accomplish, right? Throughout, you know, for tomorrow, the next day when you wake up, these are all the things that I want to do. And have a morning ritual as well. I get up and I meditate every morning. I also do an exercise. I usually do a Ping Shui Gong exercise, but there's also another one that I just incorporated. It's called Radio Taiso. You can find it on YouTube, and I just practice these every single morning and they work. So any kind of worry here, Aquarius, it's now time for you to release it. And what I'm getting here is perhaps this has to do with, I'm getting, because we have the Hangman card, I'm getting this energy of something that has happened recently in your life that is kind of having you look at your life a bit differently, or a situation differently. Perhaps there was some sort of truth that was revealed. Maybe someone shared something with you that's kind of caught you off guard, and you're kind of like, oh my gosh, I wasn't expecting this to happen the way it's happening in your life. This could be related to somebody else that's not in your life. This could be your child. This could be your parent. This could be your spouse. This could be somebody at work. Right? I feel there's been this like switch up here for some of you where it's hard to kind of take some of this information in because you're having to look at it differently, right? And what spirit guides also want you to do here, Aquarius, is put yourself in someone else's shoes, to look at things a bit differently as well. Sometimes spirit guides call us to actually put on a different lens, a different filter, right? And this could feel uncomfortable at first because it's like you're being hung upside down and having to look at your world completely different. And you're going to get used to this, but I feel this is really going to help you move forward. There's a lot of releasing it and letting go with this as well. It's kind of like being hung up upside down and everything falling out of your pockets, right? So a lot of different things that are coming through with this card. There's almost like this, some of you are breaking old patterns and habits, like you're stressed out. Maybe you're worried about this because maybe this has to do with your health and you're having to switch things up. So you're having to let go and put yourself into a new routine, a new system, because if you don't, it can deteriorate your health, right? For me, a couple years ago, I found out that I had Hashimoto's disease and I have high blood pressure, all these things. And I went through all of this and I had to switch things up and eat healthier and change my lifestyle. So perhaps some of you are going through a lifestyle change because of some information regarding your health. I also feel that because the world is changing, our lives are changing along with that. So you're having to, some of you are having to kind of switch things up, look at your life differently, do things a bit differently, shop differently as well. And I feel for you, like what I'm getting here for you, Aquarius, is there's a reason why some of you are going through what you're going through right now, because there's something bigger working for you in the background. There's something bigger coming towards you here. So I want you to flow with the energy that has come in rather than fearing it or being afraid of it. Just learn how to dance with this energy. And I know it's easier said than done, but you have the strength to do this. And I also feel some of you have gone through a similar situation already in your past before. You have overcome it. So know that you are someone that is very strong and capable of overcoming any kind of challenges that you face right now. And I feel for you next year, 2024 is going to be all about your growth. It's about you taking your power back. So many ways that these cards can show up in our lives. I also feel some of you are going through some sort of a metamorphosis. There's almost like this icky, gooey patch that you're going through where you're shifting. Your perception is changing. You are changing spiritually. You are growing. And it's this phase where it's almost like you're in a cocoon and you're changing into a butterfly and you're about to break free and spread your wings and fly. That's the energy I'm picking up here for some of you. And look at the energy that's coming in with the Knight of Wands. This is all of that energy now being focused towards your goals. Focused, it's kind of like that butterfly coming out finally and now roaming free, right? The horse is all about freedom. And I feel for some of you, you're wanting to be a little bit more free in your life. You want to do the things that actually bring you happiness, that that actually complete your soul here. It's so interesting because I feel a lot of us are trying to create this in our life, a place of balance, a place of security and stability. And I feel for you, you're actually making changes. Perhaps this is what the worry is. And rather than worrying about it, take some action on it instead of allowing yourself to go into this like rabbit hole of worry and stress that can turn into something else, show up as physical ailments, right? Equip yourselves, plan and strategize here, organize as well. I feel some of you are wanting to create a business and perhaps there's some worry around that, around your work, right? This could be, what am I going to do? Our work is changing. I'm seeing a lot of workplaces changing, a lot of staff turnarounds, companies being bought out, companies closing down, all of these different things that are happening. And I feel for a lot of us, we are going to be in this world where we brand ourselves. And that's how we kind of are moving forward. We ourselves are a brand. There's almost like this identity shift happening here for some of us. So I feel for you equipping yourself, taking in as much knowledge, skill sets as you can in order to move forward, in order to move efficiently and smoothly in your life. So taking in knowledge here for you, Aquarius, is going to be huge. I'm continually learning in my life. Everything that you see here on my channel, I've been doing this on my own, and I recently had my husband join me, right? He left his job. We are working together. So he's taken over all of my editing, right? I've been doing everything myself on this channel. It's a lot of work. It's not easy, but, and I'm learning along the way here as well. Because when I first started this channel, I had no idea what I was doing. I still sometimes feel like I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just doing what I'm supposed to do. I'm taking action, moving forward, learning as I go. And there's so many different tools that are available to us, right? So utilizing those tools, being resourceful, having a plan, understanding, okay, you know what? I want to see myself here at this point. I'm now going to build a bridge there. I want freedom. Some of you are looking for freedom. Whatever that freedom means to you, it's coming towards you. You, Aquarius, are going to create this for yourself. Your path is also being illuminated here. So you're able to see things a little bit more clearly. You are able to see the things that you're not meant to keep in your life as well. So I'm seeing a lot of releasing and letting go. And this has been coming up in my readings quite a bit here. And, releasing and letting go, this is like a lifelong journey for us, because as we move along our journey, we're constantly picking things up and just trying to see if they work. And sometimes it becomes a habit, and then we come up to the full moon or something like that, or something in our lives, a certain point in our lives where we're like, oh my gosh, look at all of this stuff that I've accumulated. I have to now release and let it go. It's a part of our journey, right? It's ongoing. So I feel for some of you, you're releasing and letting go. You're starting to see things differently. A different shift is happening here for you. And I always find that this card for me is someone lying on the grass, looking upwards at the sky and believing how magical the world is. And we have the power to create anything that we want. So I want you to pay attention to the signs around you, Aquarius, because spirit guides are constantly trying to communicate with us. The universe is constantly trying to communicate with us through angel numbers, repeating numbers, animals, insects, patterns, everything around us. We can receive signs. And these are signs that you don't have to look around for. They come into your awareness, right? So just heightening your senses and really focusing in on releasing yourself from energies that no longer serve your higher purpose here. Focusing your energy. Where that focus goes is where the energy flows. So relieving yourself of any kind of distractions in your life. Aquarius, this is going to be a big one. Distractions, whatever those are for you. We all live a different life experience, right? So we're going to have different kinds of distractions. For me, it's, sometimes I'm trying to learn and then I get distracted because I'm thinking of, my brain doesn't stop. It's constantly going. So for me, meditation is huge to quiet my mind, but my mind distracts me because I start thinking about things as I'm learning. I have time to think about, oh my gosh, I have to do laundry. What am I going to cook tonight? And all these things. And then away I go on that other rabbit hole of things that I'm supposed to do rather than learning. So for me, really paying attention and focusing in as I'm learning is a challenge for me. So, but I'm still doing it, right? I make a point to create the sacred space, the sacred hour for myself to actually take in some knowledge. And writing for me is really difficult. It takes a lot of time for me to write things out. And that's one of my weaknesses, I feel. So I'm going to strengthen that and make that my greatest strength is writing. So whatever it is that you need to take in knowledge with, like whatever it is that you need to learn to become better, this is what you need to do right now and actually take those action steps, because this is going to free you up, Aquarius. You're going to see a lot of good things coming out of this. And don't worry about it. Instead of worry, take action here. Don't sit and dwell in this. If you catch yourself here, Aquarius, sitting and thinking and worrying about things that haven't happened yet, things from the past that have already happened and are gone, that's where you need to catch yourself and stop yourself and say, okay, what am I doing here? Why am I thinking these things? What has triggered me to think these things? You know, writing these down, learning more about yourself, doing some introspection here, okay? And watch how quickly things work out for you. This card predicts success and victory for you, and that's where you're headed, my friend. So wherever you're planning to ride your life, whatever your destination is, know you are going to reach it as long as you're keeping all of those things at bay, okay? So I'm now going to pull a bonus card for you. This is the Spirit Animal Oracle deck. And I'm going to, those of you that have been seeing animals or insects in your life, this is going to give you your confirmation and guidance. I'm going to read you the interpretation from the guidebook as well. It comes with an oracle message and a protection message, so I'm going to read both of those to you today. So let's see what we get here for you today. So Aquarius, we are getting pig spirit. Use your mind wisely. And this is tying in here, right? Because this has to do with your mind and all the thoughts in it. So those of you that have seen a pig recently in your life, this is your confirmation. If you haven't, you're seeing one now on your screen. This also comes with the number 47. So perhaps this is a number of significance for some of you. And what I'm seeing here for those of you that are looking for timing or dates, April and July are going to be significant months for some of you. 4 to 7 days, 4 to 7 weeks, 4 to 7 months is also coming up here, okay? And when you add these two together, we get the number 11. So perhaps some of you have been seeing the number 11 around you. Okay, so that could be a sign. I want you to, anytime you see these numbers, if you see a pig, I want you to come back to this reading or just write this message down in a journal. What it is that I'm about to read to you here. So pig spirit, the oracle message for this card for you, Aquarius, is pig spirit appears to remind you of the right use of intelligence, a gift we all have that is meant to be used with love, compassion, and discernment. Intelligence means recognizing the value of intuition partnered with smarts and common sense, which leads to intelligent solutions. When pig spirit appears, you are called to respect your analytical mind and use it for the highest good, recognizing that all facts must be considered even when they do not fit with what you already know. Spirit blesses us with wisdom when we allow pig spirit to nudge us into open-minded thoughtful dialogues, whether with others or internally, as we mull over our ideas and what we have come to understand. You are intelligent and capable of clear-minded thinking, shaped by the wisdom you have accumulated and intuition that will tell you when you have more learning to do, because not all facts are in. Now is a time that your decision-making powers are reliable, for you are in alignment with Pig Spirit's keen intelligence. So clear this out, because you have really good thinking. This kind of blocks our energy, Aquarius. So you just want to be mindful of the Nine of Swords. The protection message for you is, are you ruminating, turning thoughts around and around in your head, but not getting nearer to a decision or solution? Pig Spirit is here to protect you from analysis paralysis, Aquarius. Let your mind rest now and allow your intelligence to mingle with the mysteries of intuitive guidance, releasing your tight hold on facts and unsolved puzzles, whether it be a relationship or any other aspect of your life. In fact, now might be a good time to think about something else altogether and release your grip on needing to know. When your thought processes are muddied by fear and anxiety, allow Pig Spirit to lead you back to the right use of your natural intelligence. Take a break, relax, and release that ball of worry, Aquarius. Soon, the smart choice will become clearer to you. More facts may be needed, more digging for information, and more questioning. When seeking to learn more, enjoy the process of using your thinking prowess. All the elements of your intelligence are reliably guiding you now, once you've given your mind a rest. So perhaps some of you embrace Pig Spirit here, everyone. But what I feel is maybe you just need to relax here and not worry so much. I feel sometimes we overwhelm ourselves just in that thinking process. So again, Pig Spirit is in alignment with the Nine of Swords for you today. So look at that. I'm now going to pull in an angel number for you as well, Aquarius. Some of you have been seeing angel numbers or repeating numbers in your life. This is going to give you your confirmation and guidance today. So let's see what we get for you. The number 9, I am compassionate. So look at that. We've got a 9 already, the 9 of Swords, and now you're getting the number 9. With an angel number. So perhaps some of you are seeing the number 9. Again, the number 9 has to do with fulfillment, attainment, and fruition, and introspection in numerology. So the message on this card for you is, it's your compassion that makes you shine. You are devoted to helping the greater good and have a strong talent for speaking up for others. Your soul is most satisfied when you are being of service, Aquarius. So that is your angel message today. So if this reading resonates, please comment below, hit that like button, and if you're brand new to my channel and you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing. Other than that, I wanted to wish you all a beautiful day and thank you so much for watching.